Jesus is alive. Our passage today comes from Hosea 6, verses 2 and 3. After 2 days he will revive us. On the third day he will raise us up, that we may live before him. Let us press on to know the Lord. His going out is as sure as the dawn. He will come to us as the showers, as the spring rains that water the earth. Early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a friend of Jesus, went with some other women to Jesus' tomb. They wanted to honor Jesus by putting more spices and ointments on his body. As they walked, they wondered how they would move the heavy stone in front of the tomb. But when they had arrived, the stone was already rolled away. They went into the tomb, but Jesus' body was gone. Suddenly, 2 men as white as lightning appeared, and the women were terrified. The angels said, "Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here, but he has risen." The woman rushed back to tell the other disciples, but the men didn't believe them. Peter and John ran to see for themselves. It was true, Jesus' body really was gone. They left, but Mary Magdalene stood crying outside the empty tomb. A man came and asked her why she was crying. Mary thought he was the gardener at first, but then he said her name. Mary turned quickly. She knew that voice. "Rabboni," she exclaimed. Her teacher and rescuer was alive. Mary went and told everyone that Jesus really was alive and was making all things new. That evening, Jesus' friends were together in a locked room when Jesus came and stood among them. "Peace be with you," Jesus said. Then he breathed on them so that they could receive God's Spirit. Now long ago, God had breathed life into Adam, and he had walked with God. Now, Jesus breathed life into his disciples, and they could walk with God and help others do the same. Jesus had brought his friends close to God again. Because of his death, people could now come close to God and each other, knowing God as their good Father. So, with your family, you can think about this question. How did Jesus bring people close to God and close to each other again? Will you please pray with me? Dear Jesus, thank you so much for dying and rising to defeat sin and death and make us new again. Help us to feel your peace, and please continue to breathe your life into us so that we can be closer to you and closer to each other. Amen.